Hey, I'm back, and I've talked a lot about herbs recently. Now I want to talk about a slightly different effect that certain herbs and spices have. Anti-Glycation. Okay, now what does anti-glycation mean? Glycation is a word used to describe a situation where you have glucose combining with a protein or glucose combining with a fat in a certain way that makes that protein unavailable. If you think about it, you have all these different proteins in the body that are doing millions of different functions. And if you have this glucose molecule that locks in there and morphs with it and makes that protein unavailable, and then that dysfunctional protein or the dysfunctional fat creates all sorts of problems in the body. So we call that term advanced glycation end products. And there's several concepts out there that talk about aging being the accumulation of the advanced glycation end products. So that's the simplicity of glycation. You're morphing this sugar with a protein or fat, and you're creating irreversible damage. And also massive free radical damage that then ends up in the cascade of effects that can occur. There are several potent spices and herbs that are very strong inhibitors of advanced glycation end products. And these are the most potent. So we have anise, we have cinnamon, so you can sprinkle this on your cinnamon toast. I'm being very sarcastic. Allspice, which is actually one word, it's not two words. And another name for allspice is Jamaican pepper. Okay, it's a very specific type of spice. Very potent to give off anti-glycation properties. A clove is very, very high, and so is oregano. But what I want you to realize is that if your diet is not right, these herbs are not going to do anything. They're not going to work. So you want to obviously do a low glucose diet. That's why a low carb diet also is a strong inhibitor of AGEs. Exercise is another potent inhibitor of AGEs. And then, of course, another very powerful inhibitor would be fasting. Okay, so the combination of all these would be very, very good. But if you're cooking with different foods and things, try to include some of these herbs and spices just to give you a little additional help to reduce the effects of advanced glycation end products. Thanks for watching. So I just spent the last 2 months creating this amazing course called How to Bulletproof Your Immune System. And there's 21 different lessons, and I want to give you this course for free. And the problem I have with giving it free is sometimes people don't value it as much, but I want to get it out there. So I'm just going to give it to you free, and I want to let you know that it's extremely, extremely valuable. Right now, we're in a situation of uncertainty. They're talking about a second wave, and other people are waiting for this miracle vaccine that may be safe. Who knows? It's all unknown. So what is the big elephant in the room? No one is talking about the immune system. They're not emphasizing the most important thing that you can do to bulletproof yourself against viruses and bacteria. This course is going to lay out things in 21 different lessons. I'm going to teach you very simply what your immune system is and exactly what you can do to strengthen it using natural things. There are 3 requirements. Number 1, I want you to share it very, very widely. Can you imagine if thousands of people had this information to protect themselves? But not only that, getting rid of the fear factor, which I believe is worse than the virus. I mean, when you think about it, it's very similar to someone being bullied in school. As soon as they learn self-defense, they're going to be less adversely affected by these bullies. So why not give you the information on your immune system so you know what to do to protect yourself? You see a lot of people that are scared. I see them when I exercise, like in the park. They're wearing a mask while they're exercising or walking by themselves. Or in a car, they're wearing a mask and a shield. So please share this course with everyone you know. If you want to help someone, this is the best way to help them, to give them the knowledge of how to strengthen their immune system. We want this to go viral in a healthy way. All right, number 2, be active on your course and actually complete the course. Okay? Take your time, really learn the information. There's questions that you're going to have to answer, but stick with it. And number 3, send me your success when you complete the course. And sometimes when I talk to people, they end the conversation with, be safe. And I thought to myself, what does that mean, be safe? Well, wear the mask and also avoid getting too close to people, right? Well, that's cool, but what about strengthening the immune system? That way you could be not just safe, but you could be very, very smart, because the missing link is a strong immune system. That gives you the ultimate protection. I really believe that the best thing that we can do, both you and I, to help people is to spread this out and get everyone to know this information. And here's what I came up with. For the top 3 people that share this course with the most people, I'm going to give them a 1-hour, one-on-one video consult with Dr. Berg, myself. And we can talk about anything, or your health, or whatever. And then for the top 100 people that share this course, I'm going to give this group video access to a very special webinar that's going to be live on a topic that I can't necessarily do in a YouTube video because it'll be taken down, but just realize it's going to be some very powerful information that you're going to learn that's going to really help you and people around you. Sorry to give you that mystery, but unfortunately, social media is filtering out certain topics right now. And the top 100 will also get access to my virtual Keto Summit at the end of August. Last point, to get access to this information, you have to have Messenger. Now, some of you don't use Messenger, and unfortunately, everything is set up on Messenger. So I would recommend signing up on Messenger, and if you don't want to continue to use it after the course, just opt out. I think you're really going to enjoy this course. I put a lot of time into it. The information is down below, and spread the word.